post Chreece, so really just in recovery mode, making sure you take care of yourself because Chreece was a 10-hour commitment for myself. I knew that I was gonna be there pretty much 2 to about midnight. So that's different because it's not really my scene as far as like being out that long. I'm definitely more of a I want to be somewhere and then not be somewhere. And once I get down there, especially with where I live, I'm like, I know I'm not leaving here and coming back.
Yeah.
So I know I have to commit to that. But it's always a fun time just being able to see people out, connect with people, and showcase whatever it is that you've been working on within the last year.
I feel that. I feel that.
But the experience was cool. Like, how was the event overall? It was good.
So I think that there were a lot of good high points to the entire event. I think that Chreece each year it starts to become a little bit more refined, so things are working a little bit more efficiently than they had before. This year I participated in the beat battle for the first time, and that was an interesting experience. Getting to play your music out and kind of compete. I'm typically not somebody that's big as far as when it comes to competition and art, just because I think that art is so subjective, so that I don't really know how you compete unless you're looking at something that's very finite as far as skill and things like that.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy being able to showcase and play my beats. I didn't make it out the first round, but like I said, it's all objective and it's to taste. But I think that whenever you show up somewhere, regardless of what the result is, you want to make sure that you put your best foot forward and you can be proud of what you presented.
Sure.
And that's what I walked away feeling, that regardless of what the results were, I was proud of what I presented. The only thing I was mad was I didn't make it to the final round because I had 2 beats that I really wanted people to hear. So I'll have to find some kind of home or some opportunity to share those at another time.
That's what's up, man. So, like you said, it was a full day commitment. Ty, he was out there too,
Yeah,
all
shout out Ty, man.
stinking day.
That day stank. I don't know why I keep saying that, cuz I'm sorry.
All stinking day. I don't know. I'm trying not to cuss no more. I'm trying to find some fillers. You gonna figure it out?
I was just saying that earlier on the way here. I'm like, bro, I don't have to cuss all the time.
I cuss a lot, man.
I cuss too much.
My daughter, I was cussing at the game today earlier. She was like, you're not supposed to say that. I'm like, damn.
You don't know what my first word was ever?
What?
Shit.
Shit. It's an easy one too.
So like that was my first ever word, bro. So it's like I've been doing this shit for a long time. Nigga can't tell me I can't cuss.
I'm an efficient cusser. Hell no. But yeah, you said you was there all day. Tell me like how the event went and things of that nature. Because I didn't get to make it, but I did get to see a lot of videos of people performing and things of that nature. You said it was a lot more effective and a lot more smooth in how they got things going on. So tell us about how the event went.
So overall, like I said, just being able to see different artists, I think that each year with putting on a festival, the thing that you're going to struggle with most is time, right? Because a lot of things are happening. You want to make sure that you're capturing and being there for the moments that you want to be present for, while also not missing other things that are going on. Sure. So some of the things that they added like, big signs of like times of things wherever you were going. So if you were at a venue, you could pop out real quick and just see when something else is happening to kind of get back and forth. And then obviously, like you said Ty was there. We had a lot of photographers and videographers there. People really capturing the moment and making sure that all parts of the event were captured and documented. And I think that was what led to it being a success. I had a lot of fun just being there. I think the most underrated part is just seeing the people. Like, in between going to sets, it's not like we're the city where all the performers are somewhere in the backstage. Like, no, I watched P.S. Maldonado perform, and then an hour later he changed clothes and we're like somewhere else watching somebody else perform, or we're having a conversation. He's at the venue watching the beat battle. Like, you're seeing these people, you get an opportunity to talk to them, have those conversations, and I think that's what's most important about Chreece. Like, sometimes we get bogged up about who made it, who didn't, who performed where, who did X, Y, Z, when really it's a big opportunity to showcase the talent in our city and just showcase the city. We bring major artists and let them know, like, hey, there's a demographic of people that are almost primarily in the city that pay top dollar to come and see you.
For sure. And that's something that I've realized with people going on tours lately is just, I'm like, damn, are we really just a flyover city? Like, they go to Columbus.
Yeah,
like,
Columbus.
Ohio,
a lot of people go to Fort Wayne too.
You feel me?
Bro.
I'm like, man, what's going on?
I don't ever want to shit on nobody's city.
100%. Yeah, and we're not doing that.
No.
We're not doing that.
I love where I'm from, but at the same time, You cannot tell me you going to Springfield, Maryland, and you can't stop here. Like, this is a city with almost a million people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
And I get it, but this is a city with almost a million people here. The demographic is here. Like, I know people will travel to Chicago, will travel to Cincinnati, will travel. But if we would have our people stop here, people will come and support. And we have to get out of that mindset for us internally, but also, like, I'm for holding artists accountable. Like, stop just driving through here between your Cleveland date and your Chicago date or your Detroit date. Like, stop here, say what's up. Like, we got venues, we got people that pay money to go, we got people that buy merch, we have people that support you. We want to see you. I want to hear you say, Indianapolis, what's up? I don't always want to hear, yo, Chicago, how y'all, like, I want you to come here.
And motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Artists, they be killing me, bro. They be like, what up? I'm gonna be in Indianapolis.
It ain't that hard. Like,
bro, that shit
is
be
not
so
that hard.
funny,
Indianapolis, like, if you can spell it, you can say it. Like, for real, if you can spell it, you can say it.
And if you struggle with it, just call it nap.
Yeah, you feel me? We understand.
We shortened it for you. We know it's only one nap town in the world.
Facts. Bro.
It's only one nap town in the world.
Yeah, but how did the beat competition go? Like, tell us about how you said you didn't make it out the first round. Like, how was that orchestrated? Because I was very intrigued about how that was going on.
So the beat competition, it was set up in 3 different groups of 4 competitors. So each hour introduced a new group. I was in the second group. So my round, I think, was very competitive. I think we had probably 4 of the best producers in the competition in that round. So it made it, difficult to come out of that round. Like, I'll be very honest. I didn't lose to a slouch. Like, the people who came here and showed up, everybody that came there and did their thing, but specifically in my round, I think we had some great performances. So basically, you got a chance to play 2 beats, a minute apiece. One was a Smino record. One was one that you would want to hear the clips on. And then it was a minute apiece. You played those, and then the judges kind of took their time and tallied and decided who moved on to the finals. So that was the setup of it. Like I said, it wasn't too much into it. It was really just more of a showcase than anything. The opportunity to get your player stuff on the big speakers in front of your friends and family. And, so that was just basically the setup of it.
Okay, so, like, when you were making the beats, like a Clips type beat, a Smino type beat, going into it, what was your initial thought? Like, man, how am I gonna start this off? How is it gonna flow to to, I guess you could say, quote unquote, your liking or everybody else's liking? How did that go?
It's a great question. So honestly, I'll be honest, the Smino beat was a layup for me. Like, the Smino beat and that style, that's in my wheelhouse. That's stuff that I make normally without even taking a second thought. Yeah. Now, what I challenged myself to do was to not use something I already created. I made something specifically for the competition, as well as something that kind of stretched the limbs of what I've been doing. I've been working on kind of expanding my creativity, using more of my voice in my instrumental, in addition to building out a sample with instrumentation. So that was what I challenged myself to do with that, but also my biggest thing was that I wanted my quality to be exceptional. I wanted my kick and my bass to knock, especially through those speakers. And I think that's what I landed most successfully with that, because there is a difference with mixing your things, listening to it in the car, listening to it on your speakers at home, because all of those different avenues sound differently. And so when you take it to something where it has these big, performance level speakers, you got to make sure your stuff is leveled and dynamic so that it punches differently than how it hears in the headphones. So that was what I did for the Smino beat. And the Clips beat was just listening a lot to their latest project, Let God Sort 'Em Out. Also going back a little bit, listening to some of the older Pharrell work and stuff like that to kind of pull some inspiration and some vocal chops and kind of lift that to put together what I thought would be something that if we were in the studio together, this would be what I would play for them as if I wanted them to rap on that. So that was my approach to the competition in that sense.